Hello, I am here to explain to you what iron deficiency is and the steps that I have had to take to get better. For years, I was struggling and nobody was listening. No doctor could explain all my symptoms and why I was having them. And finally, I went to a wellness doctor and he laid everything out on the table and he's given me the help that I need. So let me just start with, I can't give any medical advice. Obviously, I'm just sharing my journey and what my doctor has given me to help with all my symptoms of being iron deficient and getting my levels back up. So it started back 17 years ago when I got pregnant with my daughter. I was 21 years old, and being pregnant and excited was the most amazing part of the whole journey. But one day I wanted dirt. I was craving dirt. Like, I literally wanted to go out in my backyard and grab a handful of dirt and eat it. But I knew that was wrong, and I knew that something was wrong with me. So I instantly went to my doctor and asked, and she said, "Don't worry, Melissa, your lab work looks great and you are a little low in iron, but don't worry, just take like an iron pill and you'll be just fine." I was like, no, I'm not going to take an iron pill because I'm already constipated and that's going to make me even more constipated. So no, thank you. I'll think I'll pass. So I had Michaela. Then 5 years later, I got pregnant with Malachi. And did I want dirt? No, I wanted ice. I wanted ice all the time. Like, just give me a big cup of ice and I could just carry it around all day to curb all this like cravings of stupid ice. Told my doctor once again, "It's okay, Melissa, just take an iron pill." And I decided not to. So I suffered through that part of the pregnancy, and it was about 3.5 years later I got pregnant with Maverick. I didn't have a lot of those symptoms. I didn't have that, and so it wasn't a big deal until after I had him, and I started just feeling tired. I mean, obviously new mom stuff, I get it, but I was extremely tired. My body felt kind of weakish. I started losing a lot of hair, and this has gone on for the last 8 years. I mean, Maverick's 8 years old now, so I've had all these symptoms, and I feel like they've just kind of built up over time. The brittle nails, I feel like sore. My body feels like achy. So after doctor after doctor and not having results and not having any success with any like pills or vitamins, I went and found a wellness doctor. They had me do all this blood work, which I was grateful for, because by the time I got to see the doctor, I started complaining about having headaches every single day. Not kidding you, I had ibuprofen in my purse and I would take it every day. I started feeling like this was my life. I mean, I was tired, losing hair, having brittle nails, my body hurt, but just the headaches alone was debilitating. And I was getting very frustrated with, what to do next. And so when I finally sat down with my doctor after all the lab work had been done, he said, "I checked your iron." And I said, "And I'm sure it's just a little low." And he said, "No." He said, "Your ferritin," which is a sister to the iron, it's in the iron family. Ferritin is what doctors normally don't check. And my ferritin was extremely low. I mean, I'm talking 11%, and he was wanting like 75%. And I sat back in my chair and I started to cry. And I said, "Why, after all these years, did it take? After all these years, why did it take so long for somebody to realize that something was wrong with me? To realize that I had an issue, to realize that I wasn't losing my mind, to realize that all those nights and all those days of having headaches and having to step away from family activities, having to step away from doing things that I needed to do, all because of low iron. He said, this is fixable, and we are going to work on getting your iron back up. So the first step, he had me take liquid iron. Now, liquid iron doesn't make constipation. It gives me the energy I need, and it is absorbed in the bloodstream really quickly. A lot of women take this when they're pregnant, and I didn't know. A lot of people take this and it's not promoted the way it needs to be promoted. This is like my gold nugget. And I'm so happy that my doctor has told me to take this liquid iron. He has me take it twice a day. And believe me, when I first got this, I was like, are you kidding me? Like, this is all I'm gonna need? Give it a good shake. Sorry, a little shaky there. You go ahead, and I do about 15 milliliters of it. When I first started taking this, I would take it like a shot. But after doing some research myself, people were starting to get their teeth stained. So I researched some more and I figured out good old orange juice could do the trick. So I poured just a little bit of orange juice and I throw my shot of iron in it and I drink it up. I do this twice a day. This has given me energy. This has taken my headaches away. It has helped with my inflammation. My doctor said not only is your iron low, you have a ton of inflammation in your body, and that's why you're so sore. That's why you're hurting. Who knew? Who knew that liquid iron would completely change my life? And my hair doesn't fall out as much anymore. My nails are starting to grow. And I have energy to keep up with the kids. So if you are having a lot of these symptoms and you're questioning yourself and wondering like, well, why am I having these symptoms and why hasn't the doctor ever told me? They probably haven't checked your ferritin. Have them check your ferritin. I'm telling you, it's been a game changer. And I want to spread the word. I want to tell everybody that a lot of us are iron deficient, but we don't realize it. One other thing my doctor did tell me to do is get a cast iron. Start cooking on cast iron. How natural and organic is that? And that is going to also increase your iron. So there it is. My iron deficient story, my journey, and where I'm at today, and just wanted to share that with you guys. So I hope this helps, and I hope that you all start to feel better too.